DURK'S Schmurkio is releasing his new album Almost Healed this Friday on May 26th, and we just got the official track list for this thing. It's dropping in 3 days, so I'm pretty excited about this. So today we're going to take a look at the track list, at the features, at the producers, at everything we know about this thing. So let's jump straight into this. If you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe and become part of this community. Oh, and also go cop that fresh merch and listen to my new songs in the description. Real quick, if you don't want to listen to this, make sure to skip 10 seconds into the future, but you can now sign up for my free newsletter with the first link in the description. It comes every Sunday and details everything that's been happening in hip-hop over the past week, so make sure to do that. So Almost Healed is dropping. We got one single so far, the much anticipated All My Life with J. Cole, that is doing pretty well. It got like 18 million on YouTube right now and 25 million on Spotify, so this thing is doing pretty well also after 2 weeks, still like top 5 in the US charts on Spotify. So DURK'S really got a hit with this one, and I hope it continues to grow and elevate into the album's release as well, to give it a little bit of a boost, because I only want the best for DURK'S. But he also blessed us with the track list. Before we go into the actual track list with the song titles and the features, we're going to take a look at the producer track list though, because he dropped this one a little bit before he dropped the official track list. The actual track list only dropped a couple of hours ago at the point of recording this, but he also gave us the producer track list. So this is it right here. We can see 21 tracks, which I think it's long, but for a DURK'S album, I think it's actually going to be quite nice. Also considering the way that I'm thinking this album is going to be huge for him. I recently dropped a video called "A Big Chance for Lil Durk with this album to become an international superstar." So definitely big on this one. So let's take a look at the producers. I love that he, released the producer track list before he released the actual track list, just to shine some light on the producers. So just kind of skipping through this, no detail. First track is called Alicia Keys, apparently. Now we don't know, if that's not going to be the song title. It also doesn't say produced by Alicia Keys, so I don't know how Alicia Keys is kind of working with this. But we got a lot of Chop Squad DJ, Dr. Luke on All My Life. ATL Jacob also recruited for this one. Track 9 features Southside, for example. Track 10 Metro Boomin, which is also really cool. Track 12 definitely going to be a banger, Metro Boomin and Zaytoven, so that's going to be huge. Then Wheezy as well, Lil Ju on here as well. We have ATL Jacob again on there, Wheezy again on here, also another Dr. Luke one. So definitely a lot of people that we know in the industry are going to be featured on this album when it comes to the producers. So I'm definitely excited just off of the fact of those producers that we got. Now, before we're going to take a look at the track list, I did want to point out that he's going on tour together with Didi Osama and NLE Choppa, and the tour is going to be starting on July 28th and going to be running all the way through September 7th. So if you're, in town for any of these shows, I would honestly recommend going to a DURK'S show. I have not been to one myself, but I can only imagine from footage I've seen that is pretty cool. So the tour is happening. We got the producers. Now, obviously, what y'all are here for, the actual track list. So this is it right here. He released this about 6 hours ago at the point of recording this, so this one's going to be pretty cool. So we can see 21 tracks, just as we just discussed, and we're going to go through this. I also like kind of the cover art, or like the backside cover art for what he's going for here. Again, him like all patched up, almost healed, that theme again. So definitely like that it's all thematically consistent. So let's go through this. The first track is going to be called Therapy Session, and this one is going to be with Alicia Keys apparently, but she's not featured on there. Maybe she's producing it, but she was the only one that didn't say produced by, so I don't know how that's going on, but it's called Therapy Session. The next one is called, I think it's called Pee Wee Coat. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know what he's going with this one, but that's the second track. Then we got All My Life with J. Cole, which is all obviously a banger, and I like that it's not the first track on there. I like that it's not, at the end. I think track number 3, pretty solid for this one, keeping the interest for people listening to this. Then track 4, Never Again. then put them on ice. If you have info on any leaks or anything like that, please let me know, because that's always interesting when it comes, to new releases coming out. Don't spoil it for anybody. Put like a spoiler alert in the comments, but definitely let me know if you know any of those. Then on track 6, we got Big Dog with an OTF artist, Chief Wok, I believe that's how you pronounce the name. I've, seen him around on the OTF tapes, on the Loyal Bros 2, I think he was also. So definitely someone that we know from DURK'S team, like that he's putting people like that on as well. Then we got a track with Future called Never Imagined. That is also, I think, Future feature is always something that you can just kind of consistently rely on to be a banger. Then a track called Sad Songs. Maybe it's going to be sad, or it's going to be no more sad songs. I don't know what's going to be like that. Then track number 9, Before Fajir, I believe that's how you pronounce that. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. Could be completely wrong. Track number 10, a 21 Savage feature on War Bout It. So that one's also going to be, dope. Then You Got Him. Then Kodak Black on Grandson. Then 300 Euros. Then same side with Rob 49. So that was also something that people were expecting, a Rob 49 feature. Then track number 15, B12. I don't know. Is he referring to the vitamin? I don't know what is going on with this. Anyway, if it says even B12, some of these are very pixelated. I don't know. I mean, track number 2 could also be Pellicoat, but let me know if you know any more about this. Then at this point, we stuck. Then Cross the Globe with Juice WRLD. He actually got a Juice feature on there, another posthumous Juice feature, which is kind of big because, the posthumous Juice features have been slowing down over the past 2 to 3 years, but DURK'S still got one. Maybe this was a track that they originally had. If you know any more about this, let me know. Then Dra Hill. Again, maybe I'm pronouncing this completely wrong. Let me know. Then Belt to Ass. That was going to be dope. And then a Morgan Wallen feature on Stand By Me. This one is interesting because obviously we've had them on Broadway Girls collaborate, a song off of 7220 that dropped last year. But that combo apparently is back at it again. So we got Morgan Wallen, who's going crazy right now, at least commercially, in the charts, and Lil Durk, and the last track called Moment of Truth. Now, obviously, I'm excited for the unexpected collab, Morgan Wallen, Lil Durk. Maybe also a little bit more of a commercial vibe that they're going for. I did like Broadway Girls, though. I thought it was going to be cringe, but then it came out, and I was like, okay, this is actually pretty solid. And I'm excited for the future 21 Savage features, obviously, and to see where he goes with this. Now, that's the track list, that's the producers, that's the tour, everything that's happening around this album. Let me know what you think about this, though. Are you excited for Almost Healed by Lil Durk coming out in 3 days? We're going to be going live on Twitch to be listening to this album, so make sure you're there on Friday. Keep an eye on the community tab and always stay up to date with this. Now, everything that you got on this, all your thoughts, what's the track you're looking forward to the most? What's the track you're looking forward to the least? All of that, please let me know in the comments down below. If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media, and most importantly, join my Discord in the description. Until the next one, you'll have an incredible day, and you'll take care.